Hi, my name is Joel Fremkin. I'm one of the co-owners of Different Stages, which is the resident company of the New Huntington Theater. And we want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to consider submitting to us. We're hoping that this digital open call is going to be the least annoying and most relaxing open call you've ever had to go to. Everybody has a rotten audition day now and then, and this gives us a chance, the first time we meet you, for you to really feel good about what you're showing us. The reason we wanted to do things this way was because we really respect the time of actors, and we wanted to really get a chance to see as many people as possible. We didn't want people to have to trudge through the snow and wait for 4 hours to sing 8 bars, us not really to get a sense of who they are or be typed out before they even get to perform. Because unlike most shows we do, for this particular production, we are locked into a specific rental package, which means we're looking for types that fit pre-existing costumes. And those are all listed in the casting breakdown for your information, along with contract details, the sides, character breakdown descriptions, and the audition tracks. This is just the first stage of the casting process. We have very successfully in the past met people over Skype and cast people through video submissions. It's the way of us meeting as many people as we can, people whose experience on their resume might not let us realize exactly how much potential they have. This won't be a traditional summer stock kind of gig. The responsibility of the actor is only as the performer, and the rehearsal period isn't smashed into a week. We've got about 15 days, which allows us to really develop a process. We're really looking to examine the text like a play with music. When I found out that after they were married, Maria and the captain actually met Hitler at a restaurant, it really put it in perspective for me exactly the danger that this family was under, and the responsibility to tell the story not only with joy but also with dramatic integrity. The way that they approached South Pacific at Lincoln Center or Oklahoma at the National Theater, really working with subtext and really giving the play depth. It's joyful and all of the fun comes from the children, but the adults and those growing into adulthood are going through serious and scary things. Their sexuality is blossoming, and they're dealing with fear and complacency, and we're really looking for people that can act a song and give depth to really discover the narrative lyric by lyric and approach the material like it's a monologue. Help the audience forget the fact that they already can mouth all the words to this thing. There are audition tracks included, just a simple piano accompaniment for you to sing along in the show key. Please, if you want to, you can hold the lyrics to refer to, but don't get locked on the page. If you want to show us additional material or send links to other video performances you have, that's great. Particularly if you're hoping to be considered for one of the nuns or the ensemble, since they don't have as much solo material to really showcase your talent. We promise we're going to look at every single submission we get, and the other wonderful thing about meeting you this way is it means we can get a really good idea of your type and skill and keep you on file for the future, which we're very good at. We've called people several years after first meeting them and hired them for productions. We ask that you do one take of the song from start to finish. You can cut in and out everything else if you need to. We'd love for you to tell us a joke. It can be absolutely filthy and disgusting, no judgments whatsoever. Just give us a sense of your personality and sense of humor. I'd love for you to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how well you rate yourself as a mover, not a dancer, but a mover. A scale of 1 to 10, how well you read music, and a scale of 1 to 10, how well you hold your own harmony part. Also, because we're not meeting you in person, it would be great if you could let us know your height. Gentlemen, if you know your suit size, that'd be helpful. And ladies, if you know your dress size, that would be great too. In terms of your video submission, here's some stuff that we've learned helps us over the past few years. Make sure that the light isn't behind you. Try and be in front of a window or a relatively bright area. You'd be amazed how many people send in videos like this. Window behind. Some people like to read the lyrics right off of the screen while they're looking at the camera. It's great. It turns your laptop into a teleprompter. This is a pretty good distance for you to slate from, so we can see your general height and size. But then when you perform your song, this is a lot better for us. We want to be able to see your facial expression and your eyes, okay? All of the performers will be mic'd, so it's more about quality of sound and connecting to the acting beat than it is necessarily creating a great big booming voice. It's a 300-seat auditorium, but the audience is in an arena configuration, so it's really very intimate, and the performers are quite close to their audience. So it doesn't need to be a big performance. Keep it real, think of it relatively cinematic. Just in case your email address gets separated from your video submission, it would be great if, when you slate, let us know your phone number and your email address as well. The next stage of the process is we'll get in touch and either schedule a Skype interview or an appointment for you to meet with us in New York when we're there in a few weeks. Well, thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it helped you understand what we're looking for. Also, we have an adorable wiener dog. No, Charlie, I'm sorry, you can't be Rolf in the show. No, I know Rolf is a dog. That's on the Muppet Show, not in this show. I'm sorry. We'll let you know. You're being typed out. I'm sorry, Charles. It's a tough business. Oh my gosh. Casting is stressful. You've got to be kidding me. It's show business, not show friends.